Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. This is Discuss on the Pitch. Well, I've been away for a while because I've actually been working on starting up a ISP business in my country, and I've started already. So I'm just, trying to put one or two things together. But here today, I'm on YouTube and I really want to talk about something very present for me. What makes a better season for a club? What makes a better season for a club has been a conversation on social media. A lot of people have been talking about it. And this narrative keeps changing whenever it comes to us now. All of a sudden, I've never heard it in my life at no point in time that people argue the relevance, of the Champions League over the Europa League. But all of a sudden, because Arsenal crashed out of the semi-final of the Champions League, the Europa League is supposed to be superior to the Champions League. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please remember to drop your comment in the comment section. I really want to hear from you. This conversation is an opinionated conversation. I want to hear from you. Drop your comment in the comment section, guys. Arsenal crashed out against PSG. Fine. All of a sudden, Manchester United and Tottenham into the final of the Europa League. And then, because of narrative, they needed to make the Europa League automatically be bigger than the Champions League so that they can shame Arsenal fans. That is unfortunate and is not supposed to be happening in football. Before I continue on this conversation, it is important we see the league position, because the Premier League has ended already now. See where Manchester United and Spurs are sitting on the table. Manchester United are currently sitting 15 on the table, Spurs sitting 17th on the table. And so we expect that because, of course, just like last season, they have a bad season because, of course, I do not expect Manchester United to be going to the Europa League. I expect Manchester United to be going to the Champions League, for example. But since they want to change the narrative and say, okay, the Europa League is okay for us, look at where they are ending now. They are ending in 15th. They could not even make the Europa League this season. Fortunately, Tottenham won the match. They lifted the title. They are going to Champions League with automatic qualification because they won the Europa League. So where is this narrative that they have a better season than Arsenal? Because all of a sudden winning the Europa League now is supposedly superior to becoming second on the league table, to conveniently qualifying for the Champions League, and also to truly get to the semi-final in the Champions League. Remember, guys, Manchester United, by the way, never lost a match in the Europa League until the final. The only match they lost in the Europa League was just the final that Tottenham, defeated them. I think it was 1-0 or so. And that was the only match that they lost. They could not lose any match in the Europa League, and they are sitting 15th on the English EPL. What does that tell you? It tells you there is a very big quality difference between the UEFA Champions League and the Europa League. Manchester United, on the other hand, has not won a match since January, I think. They have not won. Maybe they have only won 3. I think they have only won 3 matches since January. Maybe that is 9 points or so. Plus, okay, I think they won the last one, so making it 4 or so since January. Then, because of agenda, because we want to make Arsenal fans feel bad, because we really want to make Arsenal fans feel less of themselves, and luckily for you guys, Arsenal fans, do not even know what they want. Because a lot of narrative has been there that a lot of even Arsenal fans are saying that they should sack Mikel Arteta. For what? Because he's second for 3 times in a row. Against what team? Against Manchester City and Liverpool, the biggest teams in the league. And mind you, Liverpool are the luckiest. I will keep saying it, they are the luckiest team this season. Because everybody was absolutely off, and that is even the reason why we're having this conversation in the first place. Chelsea off, Chelsea off, Arsenal almost off, injuries, caused Arsenal problems. Manchester City injuries, Manchester United nowhere to be found, Chelsea 0, absolute 0, Tottenham disgraceful. So where does having a better season comes in? Except looking at those who actually won a proper title. Liverpool, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, all of these guys that won titles, and even somebody who is going to win, who is actually going to win the Champions League at the end of the day between Inter and Barcelona, then we can talk about having a better season. But you cannot be sitting 17, 15 or something on the table and you'll be saying that you have a better season than somebody sitting in second because, of course, you won the Conference League that is less superior to the Champions League, which Arsenal has been, and even got to the semi-final. Made more money than the winner of the Europa Cup, of the Europa League. Chelsea today are playing against Real Betis in the final of the Conference League. So are we going to say that they also have a better season than Arsenal because of agenda? So if that is the case, then we can all say that, okay, Arsenal female has a better season than Manchester United. Arsenal female has a better season than Arsenal. I mean, than Arsenal female has a better season than Manchester City. Because Manchester City by the only won the Conference Cup. I mean, the Community Shield. And the Community Shield has never mattered up until this season. This season is the season that made the Community Shield matter so much. So much because of the fact that they needed to show what Man City has won. But all the while that Mikel Arteta has been winning the Community Shield, it was not a title. It was nowhere to be found. It was just a plate. But now it's a title. All of a sudden, they needed to count it. If you see the media now, if they want to count the titles Mikel Arteta won, they will shamefully count the Community Shield. But ordinarily, they would not want to count it. But if you ask them to count the number of trophies, Klopp has won, they would gladly list it. But when it comes to Mikel Arteta, they will tell you he has won a tray. So guys, this is why I said that I need to hear from you. I want to hear from you guys. What exactly do you think? What makes a better season for a club? I want to hear from you. It is important I hear from you. Do you think I'm wrong with my analysis by saying that being 16, 17 on the table, for example, doing so badly in the league, in your domestic league, not being able to beat the teams in your domestic league, and having a very, very strong season over there in the Europa Cup, not losing any match rather than the final is a testament to the fact that that tournament is of less quality to the UEFA Champions League, because you are not playing Real Madrid, you are not playing Manchester City, you are not playing Liverpool, you are not playing Inter Milan, you are not playing AC Milan, you are not playing all these big guys, you are not playing Juventus. You are playing Real Betis, you are playing Bolo or something like that. You are playing, sorry to this club, you are playing all these lesser clubs. So when it comes to the standard in the EPL, for example, playing the big boys in the EPL, you cannot do anything. Winning just 4 matches since January. And Tottenham also disgracefully lost their last match. That is those who won the Europa Cup final. Lost their last match. And Postecoglou already has been sacked, to leave the job for someone new because they could not even believe in him. So are we not going to say that it's okay for Chelsea to keep going into the Conference League because of the fact that they are guaranteed to win the Conference League every now and then? Or say that it's okay for Manchester United and Tottenham to keep going, to the Europa League, so that at least maybe they have a shot at winning the Europa League? Is that okay for the fans? Alright guys, so this is the video I want to make today. I really, really want to hear from you guys. It's important to drop your comments in the comment section. If you have watched this video, please just subscribe to my channel. There is nothing about it. Please just subscribe. Also remember to comment. I want to hear from you guys. I'm going to see you in the next one.